We are live. Okay, hey, Spooky. Wait, where's the comment?
Sorry, I apologise. The man who's controlling everything isn't doing a good job.
Wyatt.
Well, everyone's
Hello.
here. Well done. So, Sam, do you want to do the intro first?
Almost there. Nice one, Heartache. Nice one.
Heartache's here. How are you? Sorry, Sam. I interrupt you. Sorry, buddy.
Hey, guys. Today we're doing something very special. We were going to go to the
Graveyard
again, but we can't because Caleb is...
No. We've decided to stay home because I'll show you in a couple of seconds. But everyone, very simple, welcome to the Live Scream. The Live Scream show, which we're actually putting on a little bit of a different tick on this one. We're doing it directly from the live cave. And, of course, obviously, we have to welcome one of the spooky squad, Caleb, in the backyard.
Hello!
Welcome. Hang on, mate. I think I've got something. Hang on. Yes, sirree. Welcome, Caleb, the newest member of the Spooky Squad. So welcome, everyone, to it. We've got a massive show today. We have got Ghost Gear. We've got Spooky Files, 2 of them. We've got Ghost Talk with Casey, if I can get him online. Sorry, Sam, you were saying?
By the way, guys, this is actually going to be a show.
Yes, it is. It's a show. It's a live scream show. Absolutely.
Live stream.
The very first.
It's a live screen show. And I just want to remind everyone, while we're waiting everyone to come along, when it comes down to our brand new video has just dropped. Did you hear that when we actually went to ABC? Yeah. And we think that Bon Scott actually haunted the radio station. Do you remember that? Yeah. Do you know what I think I've got? I think I might have a little clip for everyone to watch. Watch this.
Fremantle Cemetery. Did you feel Bon Scott's spirit? Is this true, Sam?
Yes.
We had mic interference during it.
And then suddenly it just said Mike. I was like...
Hang on, who was Mike? What was that about?
Bon Scott was a singer.
Oh, Mike as in microphone.
Yeah.
Now we're getting some spooky interference.
Don't like that.
Hang on, and then you were talking about the mic and we got the feedback through the mic at the same time. This is getting a bit spooky, Sam.
Why is my camera zooming by itself? What the...
That was such an amazing experience. Caleb, did you have fun on that?
I had fun, but there's not a single second that I haven't watched that and still not been shocked.
Mate, it is amazing. Sam, when you said Mike and you were literally going over, oops, he's knocking over his Lego, he's going to be doing later. He's still knocking it over. So you were talking about the mic. Can you believe that it happened exactly the wrong time? The mic started psyching out?
Just no.
Nope.
No.
And what else happened to the radio? Do you remember? Caleb, do you remember what happened to the radio?
It started glitching out.
Oh, it went hectic. All of a sudden, we just started getting mic interference out of nowhere. And I didn't know whether to say something, scream, or kind of just sit there and smile. And I think in the end, I just kind of sat there gobsmacked, grinning with my arms crossed.
Yeah, mate, it was something which we didn't expect. But thank you, everyone at the ABC, for having us. It's our very first live cross and live radio. And they took over the radio station, remember?
Yeah,
they kept going. They didn't stop. And then they ended up, like, in the next couple of segments, there was still interference.
Mate, there was interference everywhere. Would you like me to turn this off while you clear your nose?
No, it's all right. It's okay now.
All right, let's quickly go to some of the comments. Sorry, everyone. I am paying attention. Heartache, welcome. Yeah, it's along the stream again. Thank you, Wyatt. You're here again. Thank you so much for coming along. Heartache, yes, we come along. And Wyatt Oliver, if Scream, that would have been funny. Believe me, when we were there, people think, oh, that was planned. No, it was not.
Oh, wait, guys.
Yes.
Have you seen this?
We've seen what? We've got some merch. Oh my God, we've got some merch that you can actually purchase. And Caleb, you got a hat as well. And just so everyone knows, I have my own personal mug. And just so you know, I have one mug and Mark has one mug, which is pretty cool.
Mark?
I've got one too.
Attaboy. We've all got the mug. So if everyone wants to,
It's
simple.
not a mug.
No, that is a water bottle. So if you do want to get some of the merch, it is now available, which is pretty cool. Okay, so Caleb, what I might do is I've just got to very quickly invite Casey to see whether he can come along. So if you want to maybe have a look at some of the comments. Caleb, can you see the comments, buddy?
I can see what the last one I saw is Wyatt. Wyatt taking the mickey out of me. And you know what? Fair play. I will scream probably in the future. A lot of stuff that goes It's not like it's not expected. A lot of stuff to go through. I might buy some merch soon. In all honesty, I'd recommend it. I'm about to say I bought a size too small for my hoodie, and then I had to order another one because I've gotten bigger. But I'm so keen.
But mate, they are so warm. They are so warm.
Oh my god! It's like, guys, I know it might not look like it, but it's like all. It's all fuzz. No, not fuzz. It's like all
Fuzz.
Caleb,
Caleb, can you fill in the blanks for your brother? What is he talking about?
I can. Okay, best way I can describe it. Imagine getting into your bed at night after a very chilly breeze has gone past. It's getting out of that jumper is like getting out of bed in the morning at 6 o'clock when it's freezing. You just don't want to. You don't want to.
It's beautiful. And Sam, you were saying?
It's just like the. Sorry.
That's
it's
okay.
Just like, this is plastic. Well, not really plastic, but you know what I mean. Cotton, who cares? And in the inside, it's just all fluff. It's so warm.
It is so warm. Seriously, just so you know, it was 3 degrees here this morning. I know it's summer everywhere else in the world.
And guys,
it was very
I was
cold.
walking around. I immediately got cold, like hot.
Correct. I had to take mine off. I got so warm, so I can highly recommend. We've also got, what else have we got on the merch store, Caleb? What else have we got?
My official favorite, which I think Casey's going to have to wear real soon, the hat. I know I got the fluffiest, thickest hair known to man, and in all honesty, waking up in the mornings, I really can't be bothered doing it. I know.
At least you got hair, buddy.
But, yeah, fair. And I chuck that thing on. You can wear it backwards, forwards. Cameraman Casey would love it backwards. You've got that one. You've got our T-shirts. You've got the mugs. You've got our stickers, which I believe Casey's actually got on the back of his laptop. I know you got the original, Dad, but Casey's got the new one sitting directly smack in the middle.
You know, I haven't even got one of those yet.
Yeah, I know, but you have to earn it.
I have to earn it. Sorry, Sam, go for it.
Let's look at chat.
Some chat. Let's have a look. Go for it, Sam.
I might get some merch soon. Oh, thank you, Hard48.
Hate for it. Thank you so much for that.
Really good. It ain't
Hoodie season. Sorry, White. We know that it's summer in the northern hemisphere. So
I didn't think.
Summer. It is freezing. Caleb, do you want to maybe lean sideways and show them what we've got in the backyard right now for you?
At least in
See that, everyone? We now have an outdoor fire because it is freezing here. By the way, good building the fire there, Caleb. Caleb and Sam are the pyromaniacs of the bloody household. Oh, sorry. Have I said Samuel? I said Samuel. You heard me say Samuel. Yes. Hang on. Well, yeah, he was doing the chucking wood on, so it's freezing down here. And hang on, at least in Pennsylvania. Hang on, we've got a new person here. Want to say welcome?
Hi,
Let's have a look.
Pencil the
artist. Sam loves art, just so you know. He does art all the time, everyone here, which is very, very good. And what is that? White says it's 85 and it's 6 a.m. Okay. So I'm going to try and convert that because that's 85 degrees Fahrenheit. So that would be about 28 degrees in Celsius, just so everyone knows. I am wide, buddy. It is hot.
That's hot.
Yes, it is.
That's hot.
Yes, it is very hot.
It goes to 40 degrees down here.
Correct. 40 degrees. Okay. Just to be 40 degrees Celsius. Therefore, it will be about 115-ish. 115. We also get up to about 125 here in Perth. Sorry, Caleb. You look like you got something to say, buddy.
I was gonna say to Sharon Pencil, the artist, I was gonna say this face deserves to be on a portrait.
Oh my God! Hang on, do I have a sound effect? Do I? Hang on, wait.
No, we don't need to do that.
I do. I have a sound effect for that, mate. Don't worry about that. You know me and my road. Goodness me. All right, so we're actually waiting. So just so everyone knows, what we've got today is we've got a lot to get through today. We have so much on this show. It is unbelievable.
This is perfect.
We have got spooky files. We have got ghost talk, and we were going to have a live ghost hunt, but we can't do it because it's too cold. I mean, literally. We actually did this morning, as well as ghost gear promo. Caleb, what I might do is I might actually start going through the ghost gear promo in a second. The ghost gear stuff. We'll actually go through that. And mate, can you maybe do me a favor and contact Casey? Because Casey's going to be the person who we're going to be interviewing.
Hey, Caleb, is that a Coke?
Yes, that's a Coke, definitely. Yes, it's a Coke.
Oh,
Oh, it's a Coke.
oh, okay.
He actually loves
I
his
was
Coke
like-
with
I
ice.
was like,
Yes, I know.
oh, I was like,
Yes.
oh, what is he drinking?
So everyone, 2 seconds. He is just going off. I'm just going to take Caleb off the stream. So there we go. Thank you very much, Caleb. I'll leave Caleb there. So very simple. What I'm going to do, Caleb, I want to remove you from the screen just for 2 seconds while we bring up our.
Look at the hats.
What's that?
It was like,
I know, massive. I know, he's taking him off, but very simple, guys. We have got ghost gear to go through. And before we go through anything, we have got something to show you. Ghost gear review, baby. This is where we go through some of the ghost hunting stuff. So in other words, just so you know, this actually Phasm camera that we used in our most recent promo actually came from Ghost Stop. Now, when it comes down to Ghost Stop, just so you know, they are an affiliate of ours. We actually bought this unit ourselves. We were supplied it, and everything we're about to tell you right now is our own opinion, not something which someone else paid for. So just so you know, we are always honest with our feedback. So before I get into the ghost gear, Sam, because I know that you don't want to go through this, do you want to pick which Lego you want to do while I go through this? As you can tell, some of you may or may not know, Sammy loves Lego. And we're going to be going through it. And we have 2 more Lego figures that we actually have to make. So it comes down to which one you're going to make today before I go through this, Sam. Which one?
I don't know.
Which one do you think?
Hey, by the way, guys,
Maybe have talk there, buddy.
sorry. If you guys could really subscribe, that would really help us out.
That'd be really awesome. Guess what? I got to show them, Sam.
What?
I got something to remind them. Watch this. Ooh, do you like it?
Oh,
And like and subscribe if anyone wants to follow along and become part of the Spooky Squad.
oh, wait, let's look at some of the chats.
Let's have a look at the chats. Okay, let me have a look at some of the chats before you get into those. Okay, apologies, guys. I'm still managing this as we go. We manage ourselves. Okay, so very simple. So says a little was so. What's this? Okay, hang on. Sorry, I'm going backwards. Sorry. Where are you guys from? I'm from Manila. Well, hello, Spencer. We're from Manila. We're actually from Perth, Western Australia, which is funny enough the same time frame as you. And the little one is so cute. Sam, you're so cute. That's me, big sick. Right.
But I am though.
Oh, yes, I know. A Hard for 8 Ghost Gear review. Yes, that's what we're going through. Hard for 8. I promised you we would go through it. Sharpbones said, what I love the paranormal topic. I'm living in a haunted house. Wow. We have seen so many different things coming. And sorry. And looks like Caleb has got a thumbs up from Cassie. You're so Caleb's back on the live stream, everyone. So we'll go through those. Sorry, man, I'm just going through some of the comments. So let's have a look at this there. I would love to paranormal talk. I'm living in a haunted house. Sorry, go to those. Lego, yes, half right. Sammy loves Lego that he's going to be going through, as well as, of course, nice to meet us straight. Nice to meet someone from the Philippines as well. So very simple, Sammy. Do you want to do? We've got a couple left. Do you want to do window? What do you think?
Let's do.
Which one?
Hello there.
Which one?
Hello there, General
What is
Kenobi.
it? Am I missing something?
Hello there.
Star Wars, come on. You're better than this.
Don't say hello there.
General Kenobi.
General, oh my god, yes, General. But we've already done count. We've done all of them except for which one you're doing? Him. Yes. Okay.
No, we didn't do.
When are we doing the Millennium Falcon?
Oh mate, that as you know takes forever. I suppose we want to be able to do this one here. Is this? Sorry, I'm going to show everyone this one here. We're doing. Is that one there?
But he has a
That's
beard.
Kenobi.
So it's new.
That's Kenobi when he's out. He's not allowed. He's not a lost Jedi. He's protecting Luke. It's when he's with Leia and he's going through the desert as a lost rat, I guess you could say.
Gotcha. So in other words, you need
guys.
Sam. You need number 3. Don't worry, I'll get to that. You need to find number 3.
Can I actually show you guys something?
What do you want to show them?
Just wait over here.
Okay. Well, how about I remove this ghost gear because we're going to have to come back to this ghost gear.
I will show you that.
Sam's doing something.
He's going somewhere.
Sorry, Sam's going down to his room, everyone. So just so you know, I am going to go through the ghost gear here, just here from what we actually had for those. It's really awesome what we had. So I think Casey's going to be here. So what we might do, Caleb, because Sam's just decided to throw the whole script out and decide to leave the room, how about we do this? How about, you stubbed your toe. If anyone didn't hear any of that echoing routine, that will be Sammy saying he stubbed his toe. So if you can do me a favor, apart from tell your mother I can't, look after because you keep stubbing your toe. Do you want to show them? Okay, so can you close the door behind us? Good boy. And in a couple of seconds, we'll be in case. So how about we do this? I will do this ghost gear in a second because Sam just decided to take over the whole lot. Oh. Okay, you show him. Okay, here you go, Sam. There you go. Okay. No, it's going to be up to that camera right there.
Look at this. Wait.
Oh, God, you've just shot the camera.
Okay, ready, guys? 3, 2, 1.
There you go. So it shoots. And show one more before we do the ghost interview. Here we go.
I made this all by myself, by the way.
Does everyone see his nose growing? He did not make all of that by himself.
No, I did.
Caleb, you were there, weren't you? You came down south, didn't you, when you saw Gabe building half of it and me trying to fix it?
Gotta say, I remember Sam with a lightsaber out the backyard whilst it was being built.
Correct. So, mate, how about we do this while my son's nose is growing, as in little boys, not my older boy.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
but
very
I do
simple.
have a grain.
That's true. Okay, Sam, how about you start building? You start building number 3. I will turn your microphone down because, Caleb, you have a date, I think, with someone who we're going to be bringing on board right about now, which would be the ghost hunter from his car.
Casey, why are you from your car?
He's from his car because he's at a 40th birthday party. He's actually interrupted a birthday party to be interviewed on this channel, the Live Scream Show. What do you have to say?
It's not interrupted. I have to be here.
Oh, that's it, mate. You're part of definitely part of the Spooky Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sam. I'm in a car, but I told a few friends that I'm doing a little YouTube chat tonight, and I set up at the front of the house in the driveway, and I had 4 or 5 people try to sit in the car while this was happening, and then one of my lovely partner's wives came up to me and said, "Here, just go and sit in our Ranger. That's like a kilometre down the road." So,
so that's why, mate. Thank you so much for coming along. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mute your microphone just quickly because you're making your Lego. That's all. That's okay. You keep making your Lego there. And Caleb, if you want to start firing the questions at Casey, go for it, buddy.
Ooh.
Where do I start?
What is this? Is this like?
I think I want to start at the question that I know you asked me, and it has been my favorite one to answer because I've been told it by Dad. What is your spookiest situation? What is your spookiest story you've had? Do you know it by heart?
Yeah, there's a few. I have never actually thought about what is the spookiest.
I love how like.
I think
he's had so many spooky stuff, Sam. He's got go for it, buddy. Sorry, go for it.
Oh my goodness gracious me. My mum tells the story the best, but I think the reason why I am very interested in this paranormal space and if it's real and if you can capture evidence is so obviously a lot of kids apparently like they can sense things differently or more. Like Sam, I feel like Sam totally he's a 9-year-old kid and he just seems to attract the spirits more than Rod. Sorry, Rod. But yeah, I was young, very young, probably 3 or 4. 5, I don't know. Anyway, I just say I was 5, and yeah, I was having an asthma attack. Lived in a little town called Newman, and I was calling out to Mum, and my mum tells the story way better than me. But yeah, I was calling out to them. I was a little bit, obviously not being able to breathe, and Mum came into the room and said, "What?" Like she's obviously panicking, and I said, "It's okay. My uncle is with me," and yeah, he had passed away like 3 or 4 days before. And obviously that's just a very, very simple version of that. But Mum was like absolutely gobsmacked, and I said his name, and yeah, that I've heard that story for a very, very long time through different conversations, and that to me is spooky because I didn't know that he'd passed away. Yeah, that kind of rattled me. That's sort of put the question mark up for this whole journey. And he was, yeah, he passed away in like not a nice situation, and it's like the family didn't realize, and just my mum was just like had to ring the family and say, Casey's just said this. So it was kind of a pretty confronting thing as a kid. Mum hid it from me, but yeah, that was spooky. Yeah, there's many others, but that kind of is the spookiest thing for me personally.
That would have shocked the living daylights out of that. Would have terrified. You're saying that I get scared of flashing lights. But,
look, I that's why I'm so like interested in this. It's like, is there, you know, is there stuff after life? I'd love to have, you know, good spirits around. That's what it'd be cool to have family and stuff like that. So this isn't going to get weird or deep or anything like that, but I just that to me has always stood with me. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks, Sam.
Go, Sam.
Yep.
Go, everybody.
Yeah, no, sorry, I went like full deep straight away, but you learn from this sort of stuff. But yeah, it's important to talk about.
What's the question that I've been trying to ask you? Okay. What type of shows have you been editing?
Oh, good question.
ooh, damn.
I've got like really cool, more spooky stories that aren't like straight up tragedy and family, by the way, that are like, well, that's gnarly. But yeah, I've been really fortunate to fall into the TV space. Never thought I'd end up being a TV. Oh, okay, that's right. That's not a ghost.
Mate, the light has gone out on the studio car.
And it's still going out. Hang on, I'll press the button. I'm still here. Yeah. It's all good.
We can hear you, mate. We can see a couple
of
doors.
I'm gonna come back now. I've just got to find the door handle in this car.
In the pitch black. Welcome to the Spooky Squad, everyone, as we're doing an interview live.
Wait. Okay.
All right.
W Lego. Thanks, Wyatt.
So while we're waiting, Sammy's doing the comments. Sorry, Cab, go for it.
I think he a nerd.
All right, I'm back. All right,
there we are. He's back. Sorry, Caleb. You're going to ask a question, Caleb. Go for it.
Yes, I was. So obviously that's spiked your interest. And I understand now. I understand so much more about why you're intrigued about it, because there's so many questions that aren't answered. But the best part is asking those questions. That's the fun of it. But the best thing, the one I want to ask you, you've been with us. You've seen every single second of what we've been doing in the field. And obviously, we don't see some things that you see. What is your favorite moment that you've seen? Because I know when you send us videos to watch or rewatch it, I instantly see Dad grinning like it's Christmas. And I'm sitting here going, this is never going to end well for me. Or Sam. And I'm usually Sam's the tough one. So I'm the one looking like an absolute... I look 9 at this rate. What's your favorite moment you found in a video? Don't you start. You don't get to say this, Sam.
I feel like I'm 9 as well. Like working with you guys is more than just, it's not, to me, it's not work. Like I feel it was meant to happen, for one, and selfishly because I have always dreamt, I've dreamt about making a show about the paranormal. I had one that that was greenlit and was meant to happen like on Discovery and stuff over in the UK. And I'm living through you guys as well, which is awesome. Like selfishly, I'm so grateful to have met all of you, and it's just the best experience ever. And I always had this little thing about, I just want to do some ghost stuff because I love that and it's fun. But from going from family vlogging, and seeing, the first time that we worked together in Bustleton, which was just epic. Like you can see when there's a connection straight away, and just you guys are incredible people. And I'll just never forget when, what was the instructor's name, Rod?
Oh goodness me.
Martin. So Martin's telling the story, and I just looked over at Caleb and just went, you have no idea what he just said, do you?
Not a clue.
Something about a Coke can. And Caleb's like,
You are
trying to
talking
think.
about the haze over of my son's eyes, and you go, he is off in a different place.
Yeah. And I just like I'm reading the room and seeing how things are happening. I looked at Caleb and I was like, he mentioned Coke can. And then I was like, that is amazing. You guys are great. And from that moment, that's why I was like, this is going to be an awesome thing because we just gelled so well. But I think the biggest thing for me where things had changed, obviously Sam going into the tunnel by himself and doing that first investigation, like that was cool because you guys went from, setting up a chicken coop, mel dives, catching tuna, doing these awesome family adventures. Like, yeah, always having to try new things. And then Sam, I took my hat off to you straight away. You went down that tunnel by yourself. That was amazing. But I think, the Bon Scott stuff was crazy.
Well, yep, you can keep on going.
But yeah, just the light moving. When you took Foxy home, and I was looking through the vision, and I was fast forwarding it, and then all of a sudden the light and paper moved, not even at the same time. It was different. And I was like, okay, I've never actually captured anything or seen anything properly, physically in a video. And that's everyone's dream, isn't it, to do that sort of stuff? And I yelled out to my wife and said,
and it wasn't much. It wasn't like it wasn't much. But we didn't see that. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We literally didn't see that until you picked it up, mate.
Well, mate.
Yeah, and that to me was like, it's not even like, it doesn't need to be like, man, it's like that was written into the VO. Like, it doesn't need to be some crazy psycho thing. It was like that just moved. That's cool. And that was it for me. But the Ned Kelly stuff has blown everything out of the water times 10, and that should be a podcast. That just is nuts.
Totally.
Well, mate, about the movie stuff, we can actually make that happen.
Hang on, the movie stuff. What movie stuff are you talking about?
He said he wants to make a movie about ghost.
So, no, he wants to continue making ghost hunting stuff. Correct. He's part of the Spooky Squad.
Yeah, I know.
He's like the original founders, as in with us. He came down to prison with it. He slept in the same room with Caleb and everything freaked out.
No, that's a whole other story.
That video.
I've been fortunate. I'm so grateful to, obviously, just over the years, I worked for Channel 9, Perth, and flew out of choppers and did crazy things like that. And then worked on a show filming cars around Australia and all these things that still never had the same buzz that I had when I did the pilot for Paranormal Hunters, where we went into old 2J jail, and I was there with like one of my best mates. You guys, so he has to come on an investigation, Owen, and he's like one of the best sound engineers and drone pilots in Australia, and he's so skeptical, but he is terrified of the dark.
Awesome.
And I've never had adrenaline. Like I've been in the craziest situations filming all sorts of things. Aussie Gold Hunters, and the ghost stuff is just so cool because you learn so much, and it's just like an adrenaline that you can't experience because you don't expect to go into a place at nighttime like Freo Prison and wake up the next morning feeling really sick and sad because
yes,
it was amazing. It was amazing.
We actually found Martha's grave today, and there was some comments happening around that as well when we were there today on the live. Martha's grave is actually buried up at Fremantle Cemetery when we went looking for Moondine Joe. Sorry, buddy?
You accidentally ended up at... No, I'm good.
No, Sam wanted to actually find him.
I'm happy I wasn't there. You know what? I'm actually kind of excited, Casey. I'm okay with where I am right now.
Yes. At least he's a safe spot at work when it comes down to those things.
Yeah.
Go, Sam.
And like the craziest thing is, I'm at this party. I'm at a party, and everyone's just saying, "Oh, tell me about the YouTube channel and what you guys like." So many people have an interest in it, and even if they're not believers in it, so I've been in there for an hour, and everyone's asking me questions.
Funny enough, I didn't tell you this, Dad, but not from today, but from yesterday. Someone walked up and asked, "Was we from Solve the Spooky?"
Perfect. That's pretty cool.
I can, like, obviously I could, but I'm not even taking the mickey. Someone walked up and went, I've seen you before. And I went, no, I don't know who I am. I'm just some random guy.
Wait,
It was
what did you say? What did you say? When he
I
said,
said-
I'm Solve the Spooky, did you say yes or no?
I said, yeah, no, I am a part of Soul the Spooky. It's a great lot of fun. It is. It's the ability to go around with a great bunch of people to have some fun, spend some family time, and my own new little family member Casey have some actual fun.
From another buddy.
But what did they say after?
Oh no, they just asked about it. They're like, "What's coming next?" And I might have given some little info away. I couldn't.
Boy.
How?
He's allowed to do
Look at you, Sam. Look, Sam's just grown. You're going to end up being like the premier of the state the way that you're going at the moment, mate. Your confidence has come out. The way that you talk to camera, I'm blown away as a producer and an editor. You're amazing. Rod, you're also exceptional. And Caleb, you're great too.
No, but I hold the camera and have some fun. You know that as well as I do, buddy. But when it comes down to these things, guys, just so you know, we're actually interviewing Casey. He's actually part of the Spooky Squad. He's one of the reasons why our actual videos. Sorry.
He's one of the reasons why we're here.
Correct. He's definitely actually looked at the quality of our videos without doubt, as well as, of course, got me hooked to this spooky, mate. The problem is now. This is the problem I've now got. And so, Caleb, I'll let you ask some more questions in a sec. And by the way,
I told you get hooked. Oh my God.
I know if anyone has any questions for Casey, who's the Ghost Whisperer expert, producer, editor of our whole channel, full stop. The thing is, mate, I can't go past an old building. We're about to go to San Francisco. We're just about to go to San Francisco, and we're going to be staying there. As you know, we're going to go to Alcatraz, which is in October. And I was looking at the accommodation in San Francisco. Then I thought, oh, that building was actually built in 1907 during the San Francisco earthquake. And then down the road is supposedly haunted. Mate, I can't get it out of my... Every time I'm booking something, I go, oh, what? Oh, is it an old building? Oh, what could be there? But I am avoiding sleeping at haunted locations because we do that at Freo Prison. We felt disgusting after that. Sorry, Gustavo.
I didn't.
You didn't. You felt good, but I think we were in the good room. These boys had some
seriously. I'm still here. Obviously, it's not a ghost. It's I'm just trying the door. I reckon two days after that, I just didn't feel right. But when I got home and I filmed it, I had to film it. The kids are in the lounge room. That's all cool. You don't invite anything in. You just don't. But my dog was absolutely skitzing at me. She was so scared. She sat down on her bed and she's looking like, I'm like, it's okay. It's all okay. But that's got to mean something, doesn't it? Like, I didn't walk around any other dogs and she didn't like the smell of that dog. Surely hopefully nothing came home with me. But I don't know. Crazy.
But
haunted locations.
It was something else. I was going to say it was something else. There's so many experiences, and I don't want to give too much away, but like, how I put this into words? Accidentally waking up at the time I did, and starting to get ready to like go and do some stuff, and then looking at my phone and seeing the time, going, oh no, I'll put my phone.
Yeah, so I've got a little update for you guys about that night.
Wait, no, whoa, you can't be doing that.
Wait on, Kate, you've got an update. Wait on.
What was the time?
What was the time?
3 a.m.
3 a.m. So 2 seconds. Go, Kate.
Witching hour.
We found out.
No, that's all good. I think.
3
Sorry,
a.m.
maybe we should.
I avoid 3 a.m.
I
3 a.m. is a witching hour, buddy.
What?
Yeah. Sorry, go, Casey.
No, I'll contain it because I could talk about everything all night. But yeah, no, Rod, quickly, the haunting, the locations. I went to the city the other day and I was with the family. I said to Claire, my wife was like, oh, wow, how old, that building is amazing. I wonder the history in that, like straight away. Like, everywhere I look, it's like, oh, that's an old chicken treat that must have history. But yeah, it's true.
I'm
Gadget.
I do exactly the same thing. And so does Caleb. Caleb goes, ooh, there's an old building there. Oh, hang on. There might be some history. Hey, do you know the one
What's
thing?
under the building? What's under it? What was there?
Correct. No one knew, and no one still believes me, that there's 7,000 graves underneath the Melbourne Victoria markets.
No,
I've
but
been-
it's all
someone
through the
online saying
papers.
that. Yeah, I said, no, I'm not making this up. We don't make it up. If you know, we just dive into history and look at things that people may not know about. And then obviously,
Yeah,
see
and that's
if
the thing. Same conversation tonight. One of the my best mates' sister said, "What's the craziest thing that's happened?" Similar to this, like I was getting like warmed up for the interview, but I was like, the stuff we're learning is just it's mind blowing. It's just Australia, the markets in Melbourne. Did you know that it was built on Melbourne's old grave site? And she's like, "What, Queen Victoria Markets?" I'm like, yeah, 7,000 graves is still underneath the car park. She's like, "No."
And there's a gravestone at the entrance that everyone thinks is just a welcome sign. It's not. It's actually a gravestone, which I didn't know either.
No. It's
You know
not.
what?
So go, Caleb.
Sorry?
Sorry, so I was going to say, I like the story you just said where someone asked you. I was talking to my friends, Dylan, and he was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? Because I told him I couldn't catch up. And it was when we were doing the ghost train. And I explained that story to him. And he went, "You're funny." I went,
Hey, Caleb, question for you. Do you want me to play the short for the ghost train?
Ooh, okay, maybe
Okay,
this is...
wait there 2 seconds, guys. Just so
Casey's
everyone
gonna be
knows.
like PTSD. What do you mean?
So if everyone hasn't seen the short, everyone knows what we're doing. Caleb's about to talk about the ghost train investigation that our subscribers voted for us to do. We went on the train. We thought nothing would happen, but this did.
We're here in North Fremantle. We've just gotten back from Karrakatta on the ghost train, and you will not believe what's happened. Can't make this up. The train tracks have now had a fault just as we've been dropped back.
They've locked the fences, but there's no train coming.
And the train line's been shut down for the day. You cannot make this up.
There's a ghost train wrong.
Sorry, now everyone's got the context. Go for it, Caleb. Holy moly, that day. Goodness me.
I'm kind of now, but far out. Okay, sorry, brain gone that way.
He's been up since 4 a.m. just so everyone knows. Just so everyone knows.
It's because of work.
Work, that's right.
But the best part about it is I told him about it and he didn't believe me until he used his good old friend ChatGPT to look through and he goes, "You've just ruined the Fremantle train line for me." And now whenever I go to the local place, whenever I go down there, it is now a continuous conversation starter in Fremantle. We go to the same place every week, same joint, and we tell people whenever we're there that starting story. Usually, because there's a what's the place you're going over to see? A hostel. There's a hostel right next door, and we tell everyone that comes in the story, and they I can't really describe it, but it's just
no one believes me when I tell them that we went looking for the ghost train that no one believed in. Then we had, and Casey's pulling this edit together, so I won't give it all away, but we had some things happen on the train that's never happened to us before. Then, as we get off the train early, because they couldn't drop us off at the final location, the whole train was literally closed down, half the train lines in Perth, because of a train that didn't exist that caused all the sensors to go off. So that was not planned or timed or anything. We thought we'd go there and just go to the cemetery, have a look around, have some fun together, come home. Thanks very much. No, not at all. So
all I can say about it is the cemetery was creepy enough. Seeing and having exactly what happened whilst we were at the ABC radio station with that was enough.
I can't hold it in. I've got to give you an update. I can't. I've got to tell you something.
Please. I've been sitting.
No, I can't. No. Sorry, that's rude. That's rude. You keep telling the story, Caleb. Sorry.
No.
So I want to preempt this.
I was trying to hold off going.
Okay, this is an update that Casey is going to be giving us that we have not even had yet. Okay, Casey, the floor is yours. I'll mute my microphone. Go, buddy.
Okay. Caleb,
Look at
you know how
Sorry, mate.
we
Guys.
that Freo prison. Okay, this will come out a few weeks later, but
Oh, I don't like
so
that first line.
it's a bit more than that, but I'll just give two little things that's happened. So I set up that Zoom recorder in the bedroom. The Zoom recorder, like that really, really high quality microphone that just picks up heaps of stuff.
Yeah, the one next to yes, I remember now. You were telling me about it. Yep.
So there's people at there's people staying at this place, but there's two things that I went and again showed my wife, and she was like,
Which happens with a lot of our videos, mate.
oh, it picked up. It sounds like someone walking. You can hear 100%. You can hear it. Like that could be someone next door. It could be something like that. And this is what has absolutely blown me away. You can hear footsteps, right? And they're quite slow. Doop, doop, doop. But then it gets a bit louder, and you can see it because I put it on the timeline of the edit, and you can see the marking, like the audio peaks when we're talking and all that. But it gets louder. But not only that, it sounds like it actually taps the microphone, and you can hear it go.
No.
In our room, you can hear the mic. Like when you hear a mic, you can 100% tell it's like.
Yes, I know that tapping sound. I get it, buddy.
I don't know if it was that. It could have been something different. But then you can hear, which is really, really crazy, linking the old video from when you guys went to the Freo prison. Where you hear it says children and you were looking for a child ghost.
Yep. You
can hear a faint, high-pitched scream that sounds like a child in the distance that goes, and it's haunting. It's right at the end of the recording as well, where the recording just stops. We don't even go back to the room, and it stops straight after that. That is that's crazy. But the craziest thing is that device that you bought, Rod, that you set up in our room, and I woke up at 1:20 at night, and it's going absolutely ballistic. So I've contacted Ghost Stop.
Yes.
Okay. So I've contacted Ghost Stop in the US. Oh, now it's not even going to work.
If you close the door and reopen it, it should restart the light.
Yeah. Cool. So I contacted them, and they're absolutely perplexed, blown away. I've never had that happen ever.
Ever have it happen? So I don't want to give too much away, but just so you know, everyone, we actually slept in two different cells. We had a goal to try and test who would have the most haunted cell, primarily about with it. And just so you know, in our cell, I'll just show everyone here. This is the footage that we actually used for ours, where we did some nighttime footage to see what would happen in our room from what we're going to be reviewing today. But of course, obviously, Casey and Caleb did some different investigations, including Polaroids, sound recording, and of course, my new Solus, which has come from the Ghost Stop as well, and it glitched out. Holy moly!
Yeah, I mean, nothing worked, and the laptop didn't work instantly. I mean, it worked. It actually did work for a little bit, but I even went home and set up the Polaroid camera, and it instantly. I filmed it. Just was like I forgot about it, but 2 days later, it worked instantly, like
straight away.
My camera was blurry. It was like it's such bad filming that you would think that I've literally just picked up a camera and have no idea what I'm doing, which is probably true. But it
definitely not.
Seriously, the problems with that camera is it is mind blowing, and all the electrical stuff. But then I found, as we entered prison for the very first time, I turned on the Spirit Talker app.
Yeah,
you've been here before, and then it said energy.
Huh?
Oh, been here before, and energy with the light that was actually going off, as well as everything else that was happening.
So the very first thing that we captured was you've been here before and energy, and so the whole night is about that. Yeah.
So everyone, I just want to show you what we're talking about. I've got the short that I created about the energy section. This is about Martha. Just watch this, everyone, really quickly.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Here they are.
No way.
What?
So just so everyone knows, that's what we're talking about. The light from Martha and the energy actually flashed at exactly the time we were in different cells, and that apparatus, the Solus, was what actually failed. Can I hear the dog barking there,
I
Caleb?
was going to say, if you want to give me 2 seconds, I got to go make the dog be quiet because I don't like.
That's freaking me out. Sam's looking behind him. Everything else is doing. So everyone, very quickly in the chat, if you do have any questions for Casey, please do go. Now, Casey's definitely going to be a regular part of the Spooky Squad. He's why we're here. One of the reasons why we're here, definitely. And, mate, I do have to echo, mate, when it came down to when we first met, it was like met a brother from another mother, mate. It was like we clicked immediately, and then Sam said, as you said on the ABC, let's go ghost hunting. Okay, sure. Why not? I've never done it before. And you warned me once again, when you get into this, you're going to start going down a rabbit hole. Mate, I'm so deep in the rabbit hole. I don't know where I am. It is so different.
I remember.
Yeah.
So go on, Sam. Sorry, go, Sam. Go, Sam.
I remember.
Just minded your mic. That's it. He can hear you. That's all.
I remember.
Yes.
When I thought that I saw Casey for the first time.
Oh, yes, when we were celebrating.
No, but I was like, is that you, Casey? I was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, wow, oh, hi, Casey. You know, it was actually a guy, like, that mate. He did not look like you anymore. It was like,
what did he have?
He had like a beard.
A beard. Okay, a bit of a beard.
And,
okay.
like, same glasses, by the way.
Yes.
And like, just did not look like you.
And the funniest thing about it, Casey, is before he met you, he kept on saying to the camera, if you remember, Casey, can you rewind it and see what you found? He was talking to Casey.
I was saying that to the kids when we went to the Freo prison, and Sam was like, can you just basically Google that right now? I'm like, no, I can't. You're like, no, you can't, Sam. It's not Google.
He's not Casey Google. Mate, I was actually talking to him today when we did a live cross. Casey said, Casey's not here, mate. It's a live can't have Casey look at stuff.
It's a beautiful thing. I could have just stayed as the guy behind a computer. I would have been happy with that. But now, look, thanks.
Mate, as soon as we get another member, we have to get a certain number of members to add more emojis. I've already got your emojis set up, mate. So, of course, reminding everyone once again, if you do want to join the membership, we do have a membership, which is very, very cheap. It's $1 something per month, or, of course, all the way up to the Elite Spooky Squad. And you get access to all of our videos before everyone else, as well as, of course, some access to us, some private chats, private videos, as well as some private live streams, and probably going to involve like, holy mo! Can I just pause you for a second while we're waiting for Carter to get back? I think he's coming back in. Let's have a look. He's building the fire, everyone. I'll leave him in the back there. Can I show everyone? No. I just want to show everyone where you're up to. You didn't. You bloody well didn't. Okay, just so you know, Casey.
I'm just going to look at, I'm going to come to Caleb.
I had a deadline that I could interview for as long as it took him to put this together. This is no word of a lie. Holy, what? He's gone. Okay, he's gone to his brother. So, mate, I do have to echo once again. And as my two boys are now axing the wood in the background, I do have to thank you again for everything you've done, mate. It's been a journey and a half. My boys are having the absolute blast, like seriously, and so am I. The actual time we spent down at the Fremantle prison, mate, it was, apart from the Hungry Hippos, and just so everyone knows, the Hungry Hippos we were playing in Time Zone, which is the biggest one. So you saw like an old man like me and the others, all of us doing Hungry Hippos. We have so much fun together. And that's the one thing which I said to the boys, I said, whatever we do, I want to have fun with you when we do it, and I want to be able to have some do, and just very, very simple. So very simple. I just want to put something up here. We've had a comment from Shabrensel, your kids, they're so cute, Marit. Thank you very much. I am very proud of my kids. They're great to be around, and the funny thing about it is they like hanging out with me, which makes sense to me. Little Timmy, yes, I will tell Sammy that you're here, buddy. He's out.
Yep. Little Timmy's here.
There you go, little Timmy's here. Now, If anyone has any other questions for Casey, do let us know, because Casey does have to get back to the birthday party that he has left to be part of this live stream. So, someone is asking, she's asking, how old are they? Okay, Sammy, as you can see right there, he is 9 years old. And Caleb, would you like to give him how old you are?
Is it kind of creepy that like the smoke from the fires making it look really creepy behind me?
It's making it look really creepy. Sorry, Caleb, your age, buddy?
There's something behind you.
Smoke.
A distinguished young gentleman. That's the age.
There's something behind you.
2 seconds.
He's actually only 12, everybody. He's only 12.
There's something behind you.
Okay, hang on. Sammy's asking. Yeah, hang on.
I am 22.
22. That's right. He's 22.
Yeah,
okay, sorry.
Caleb,
And Caleb.
there's something behind you.
Caleb, there's something behind you, supposedly. Oh
I'll
my
be
God, it
honest.
looks really weird behind you, mate.
Caleb,
I
there's
know.
something behind you.
The smoke's
That is
come
not-
from the fire,
Yeah.
and it's just come around me, so I look like I'm ominous.
I was about to say, you do look like a bit ominous.
Mm.
So anyway, so Casey, thank you so much for being part of this live stream, mate. Get back to your 40th, buddy. Always good to work with you, pal. When it comes down to it.
Got to say, the coolest thing. Oh, there's so many cool things, but thank you for my my little Solve the Spooky 100,000 subscriber plaque that I got. So exciting that yeah, I got home and then just had to go out to the shops and the kids played with it, and then they wanted to experience it as well, and they dropped it. So that's cool.
Welcome to parenthood.
I'm actually not even upset or angry at that. They wanted to touch it and feel it, and there's just a tiny little dent in it, but it's a part of the story and the journey, and that's cool. I'm cool with it. You can't really notice it, just saying. But yeah, you guys together, seeing you as a family, it's just really special. Like I'm being selfish now. I never would have tried to get people to do the paranormal space unless I kind of thought it was okay. And you guys just go out and have fun and do some things, and the spirit talker says stuff. You learn the history and you have fun together, and that's incredible. And then I not manipulate it, but I make it a little bit more, story driven and intense with edits and music, and to make it entertaining, I suppose. Although you guys already are, but to see you as a family and hanging out and how much fun you have together is absolutely incredible, and I'm so honored to know you guys, and it's a very special thing that I think is just beginning. It's just the start. So thank you.
Hopefully, mate. Thank you very much. So, Sam, you have a question. Sorry, go.
Yeah, sorry, go.
What was your kids' reaction of that?
The video. Are you talking about the video?
The plaque?
The diamond plaque thing.
The plaque.
What is it? Ranger. They couldn't believe it. Like, they watch you guys. Oh, and that video that you did, Sam, as well, with Caleb saying goodnight to the kids. My 3-year-old, I was pretty much on the money. He could not believe that I was in the phone with you guys. He's like, "You're in the video with the Solve the Spooky people?" Yeah, my daughter just lost it. She was jumping up and down. She couldn't believe it. Like, to have a plaque in the house, she was just so stoked. And they loved it that much that it was just too heavy for them, and they dropped it. That's fine.
And you know what? That just makes it unique to you, my friend.
I love
yeah,
that.
it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. I'm happy with that.
Sorry,
Heavy
Gav,
is the
what was that
head
again?
I said, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yes, that's right, mate. What comes down. Wouldn't be here without
But Sam, you have a bit of a run for your money there, mate. My daughter is a year younger than you. She's probably 3 or 4 or 5 centimeters taller than you, and she is so keen to find a ghost. So we might have to do a little bit of splitting up with the, father son, father daughter thing with Caleb.
I think she should come to a ghost hunt. A PG ghost hunt. Well, mate, thank you so much for spending time with us. Mate, go back to the birthday party. Definitely, please thank them all for freeing you up from coming out to sit in the car while they're talking to us. Anyway, mate, have a good time, buddy. Anyway, pal.
Yeah. Good to chat, guys. Take care.
Thanks, buddy. Talk to you soon, pal.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, so very quickly
Hello,
getting back to, firstly, Sherpa says, my daughter's 22 and 23-year-old, and I love this channel. I will support you guys. Thank you so much, Sherpa, with the very much. And when it comes down to little Timmy's saying Sam all the time. We wouldn't miss you, little Timmy. You know that as well as I do. And of course, naturally, he would say yay. So obviously, everyone, just so you know what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be going back to normal programming. And it comes down to we've got to come back to because we've got something to go through right now. Boo! And Caleb's disappeared.
I'm in a session.
My thing's dying.
He's back. So he's back. Goodness me. I thought my son had bloody well disappeared. What the hell? We're on this spooky paranormal channel and my son disappears. Anyway, sorry, let me very quickly, while they're setting all the stuff up, what I'll do is I will very quickly show you all. Caleb's there. Oh no, Caleb's gone.
I need to be one with one.
Okay, where is it? All right, so what I'm going to do is, Caleb, I'm going to remove you from the stream very quickly so I can do this ghosting with you.
I'm back.
You're back? Here. All right, no problems.
Oh, is this about what I think it is?
It most certainly is, mate. This is about the night camera that we got from Ghost Stop, which, of course, if everyone can tell here, I'll show you. It is called, if it loads for me, here we go.
Maybe do you want to close the door, buddy?
Phasm. Can you close the doors, please, Sam? All right. So this is actually called the Phasm Camera. So just so you know, this is our nighttime camera we've actually got from Ghost Stop. And when it comes down to these, this is literally a full spectrum camera. The best thing about this one is it actually does visual light, infrared, as well as ultraviolet, all at the same time. It's actually in 4K high definition, and these parts are separate. This is the camera. This, of course, is the separate infrared. And, of course, I've got this separate holder just here to make it easy for everyone. And the best thing about this here is these have a magnet and stick together to make it easy to be able to use the whole thing, which is, it actually makes it a lot easier. Now, the battery and the storage on this, just so I know everyone knows, this has about 128 gigs on these, but I did find some issues with the USBs. I'll use about 32 gig. You get about 5 hours storage on this. You can decrease it from 4K, but it's actually really, really good to be able to use. When it comes down to the mounting, as I said before, the best thing about these, I'll show you. See those magnets on the side? The best thing about it, you can put it whichever one you want to make it easy to be able to get close to that. And the best thing about it, people always ask me all the time, obviously, do you need both of these at the same time together? No, you don't, because worst case scenario, you can actually turn on the light, you can see on here, which to make it easy. So it can actually be a standalone camera, mate, but I just got this here because it actually lights up. And I'll show everyone again, if you're just brand new to the stream, you'll notice that this stuff here is that it comes down to these things here. This is what the actual footage looks like at nighttime. And this is, of course, Sam and I, we're actually in the same bunk bed, just so you know, we're at the top bunk bed there, because we're actually sleeping over at the jail. That's where we are. And that is pitch black, just so everyone knows. And I mean no light whatsoever.
Can we see it? Can we see it all?
Can you see it all? But that is all I've got, buddy. I've only got like literally, put it up there. I've only got around about 10 seconds because I didn't want to overstir the stream yard. So that's us, full stop there.
All right, let's see it all then.
Good, that's it. That's all we've got. So when it comes down to those, of course, the actual light on this makes it a lot easier for you to be able to use this. We use this all the time, actually, on our ghost hunts.
I have to go, but...
Who's that? Who has to go? Sorry. Little Timmy, that's okay. Thanks for coming along, buddy.
Don't
when
worry,
it comes to pros... Sorry,
go for it. Sorry. I gave little Timmy a wave, but I want you to continue. But the only question I have is, are we sponsored?
No, we are not. And it comes down to this.
Just make sure for anybody that's joining as of now, this isn't us doing endorsement or anything like this. This is literally an honest review on the product. This is what
correct. In other words, just so you know what we do is we actually go to Ghost Stop. And Ghost Stop is a page which we use to be able to come along. We do have an affiliate link. The affiliate link is in the actual description of this video. By the way, see the Rook 2 there? I'll come back to that. We have to get that Rook 2.
But go.
I know you want a dead bell. I knew you'd say you'd like that when it's coming up there, buddy. And, of course, we definitely have to get the dead bell. We also definitely have to get the Rook, which is an EMF detector with sound. That is the Solus, which we've already got. We're going to be doing another a video on the Solus. That is the one that glitched during the actual station. So just so you know, if you do want to get any of our gear, you can go to Go Stop. Of course, if you obviously live in Australia, it's a little bit of a distance, but of course you can get it. But we are obviously not told to review it. We are just an affiliate. That's all we are. So when it comes down to these really quickly, just to very quickly go through it all, my personal pros and cons. The pros on this is it is really easy to use, like really easy to use. Hang on, Sam wants to show everyone that's all done.
Yeah, it's all done.
All right, beautiful. Did you want to start the other one? Not quite? Okay, let me do the pros and cons. We'll make a decision. Okay, very simple. So the pros on this, it is really easy to use. Caleb, you can use it, mate, really simple. See on the top here? Record on mode. That's it. It is literally
on mode.
mate, that is as simple as it gets. It is totally all spectrum. It picks up all the ultraviolet. It always picks up stuff you may use. It is very small. Look, you can take it out like this, and it's just like a GoPro. It makes it really easy if you want to go along the lines with those. But of course, obviously, I like the full spectrum because then it makes it easier for me. It's Wi-Fi Connect. In other words, you can connect it to your phone, and you can actually then obviously get a connected phone, and you can control the camera through your phone, which is outstanding. Once again, very simple. I will show you. All you do is press it once. It comes up Wi-Fi, and you connect to it, and you're done. And I do mean that is it. That is as hard as it gets from the point of view of connecting it. The next one, of course, is it's great light access, as well as it has got some really good footage. The only suggestions I would give to GoStop or anyone else who's going this is firstly the battery life. The battery life is a little bit of a challenge. It only lasts around about 30 minutes. I actually plug in a battery to both the camera as well as the light so I don't run out of light if I'm doing a long recording, but that's the only small thing. The other thing as well is mounting. This mounting here is really, really good. Like seriously, bang, bang. But the thing is if you want to mount it to anything else, there's nothing else here like a GoPro connection to mount it to it. What I'd love to be able to see is just some magnets with a GoPro mount so I can then actually put this on suction cups or wherever I want to be able to put it.
So you can
just
like, put a guitar in that and like literally any glass around the room.
You got it, buddy. So you can put it anywhere then. It just comes down to these magnets are awesome. Just there's nothing else to attach anything else to. And the other small thing as well is the SIM cards are a little bit of an issue sometimes, but overall, what would I give it? I would give this definitely 9 out of 10 spirits. Definitely, without 10.
Do you know what I'll do?
Yeah, I could highly recommend this. Definitely if you're going to be doing
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Spirits.
10 out of 10 spirits for him. 9 out of 10 for me. And Caleb hasn't used it because he uses Solus, but he's going to be able to go through those when it comes down to everything else. So let me go to the comments quickly.
I will go an 8.5 to a 9. Only reason is I love the magnet, but when I'm running away at Mach 10, it might fly off because I am not sticking around to find out.
Hey guys, look at this.
Correct.
What's that?
2 seconds, Sam. Let me. Oh, that's the eyeballs.
Oh,
Look at this.
All right.
Dad.
So let me turn this off.
Dad.
That is very good. Let me just remove this so Caleb gets bigger. There we go. That's good. So you've made those. Beautiful. Sorry, go, Caleb. What was that, buddy?
Oh, I'm also looking forward to what the next chapter is, what we're going through next.
Mate, when it comes down to those, we actually have. So firstly, if anyone's got, once again, just reminding everyone once again, we have got our channel affiliates as well as everything else in the actual description. If you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe and follow button if you can. It really does help out the channel of our Spooky Squad. We do have our merch sales. That's all in the description. Caleb just put on his beautiful hat. Sammy is bringing out his beautiful hoodie. And of course, obviously, I'm drinking out of my mug. And we have stickers that I haven't got yet. So I'm waiting on those to arrive. We've got stickers. Oh, look, we got a drink bottle. I better have a drink of my drink bottle too there. No, I'll have a drink out of the drink. Thanks. Yeah. Lovely when it comes down to those, which is good. All right. So I'll turn that off. Okay. So the next part of the spooky show is, let me get to this. Dun, dun, dun. Spooky Files, everyone. This is where we're going to be telling spooky stories of everything that's happened to us behind the scenes and all of our things so far. Now, one of the things that we actually spoke about so far, obviously, is the ghost train, as well as, of course, the Fremantle ghost train we went through. Caleb, do you want to tell them the story, what happened? I want to paint the story really quickly. We were on the train going to Karrakatta Cemetery past it. Karrakatta Cemetery is the largest cemetery here in Western Australia. It's been open since 1900. It's had over 100,000 people either cremated or buried there, and it's been the central part of Perth. And people have said that it's haunted by a ghost train, but something happened when we went past it, Caleb. Do you want to tell them what happened?
How much detail can I go into?
Like the video's right there.
Good question. I know we've already played that video here, but maybe give away just a little bit about
hint?
what we. Yeah, just a little bit. You tell them.
About what? Are we wanting to talk about the hint of the graves with Sammy? Or we want to talk about the train?
Yeah,
I think I'll leave the Sammy in the grave part to the side.
Do
I
it.
think we'll talk about the train.
Absolutely.
I'll leave that little teaser to find out what that is. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, before I get into that, what do you mean? The detector, you'd have to answer that question, Dad. All I know is it turns it into infrared so you can see everything going on.
Right.
But if you
When
can
it
see
comes
something-
down to Spence, the actual nighttime camera and infrared and everything else, if something is going to see something, the camera will pick it up. This one here. Primarily because it's in the middle of the night. It's really hard to do. If you film it on your phone or a different camera, sometimes things get moved or you can't see in the dark. This one can see in the dark. So if something's going to move, it'll pick it up, definitely. Sorry, Cab, go for it, buddy.
All right, now that I sprinkled that little bit of a teaser on the left, let's go to the right. Okay, we left. Do you want me to go through the little bit of story? We
Yes,
left
definitely.
Fremantle. Okay, I'm taking these off. Now we're getting serious. We left Fremantle Station. We got on the train. We had a couple little interactions on the train, but we had a couple camera issues or some technological issues on the way.
Yes, that's true. Like normal, it seems.
We made our way all the way to the city. We made our way all the way up, talking to whatever spirits would talk back to us, just to see what would actually happen. And there's a couple of words that were said throughout that you'll have to watch the video to see, and we can give you some little understanding that kind of sparked a bit of interest and made you kind of question what's happening. But it wasn't till we went through the same space, which was the train station. Oh, sorry, not the train station. Karrakatta Cemetery twice, that something started happening.
Yeah.
I'll leave that for the video. Don't worry, I won't go too much into that. But a lot did happen there. We got back on the train. We were trying to just find out where we were going, see what would happen. And we had to take Sammy back home, get him ready. He had some stuff going on. Ooh, that scared the living daylights out of me. But going from
That was
there,
a fire, everyone, not a ghost.
we got back on the train and we headed back to Fremantle Station because that's where we parked. That's where we needed to go from. That's where we started. So we got on the train. We kept having interactions with ghosts, which were a little too direct, and it just made the perfect situation. And then we stopped at North Fremantle, I believe is his name. And when we stopped at North Fremantle, we're like, oh, okay, it was a bit odd, train stopping. And it was last destination. And I know because I went with my friends in the Fremantle train station, and that isn't its last destination. So I was like, this is a bit weird. So we hop off the train, we get off, we go, and we're standing there, and then all of a sudden a loudspeaker jolts from the right or left. All I know is it was loud. It went, this is the last stop. There's been a problem with the electronics on the train.
We were stranded.
Exactly. We were stranded. So when we were stranded, we were sitting here going, what do we do? And he goes, the train will be here in 5 minutes. And we wait. Nothing happens. So it got to about the 3-4 minute mark and nothing happened. We went, okay, we've got to get Sam home. So we'll walk down here. We'll find a way on the way home. But pretty much when the 5 minute marker hit, you can't make this up. The train bells started ringing. Everything started stopping down. The train bells started ringing. And we're sitting here, okay, run back up. The train must be coming. The gates are locked. Train bells are ringing. It's telling us the train's there. But there's nothing there. So I'm going along the lines of, I think there might be a ghost train being there. And I didn't say that. Dad told me, and I was sitting here oblivious going, oh, it's all broken. And Dad went, might be a ghost train sitting there because everything else can't come past. And it said it'd be here in 5 minutes. And I went, ooh, okay, I see. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm going to go away now. I don't know. You'll tell the
5
video.
minutes became 10. 10 minutes became 15. And then everything else, what's that? I know, but I'll get to that.
Look at the glass.
Yeah. And then 10 minutes became 15. And then, of course, obviously, the train is still coming continued. And it closed down everything when it comes down to those. So we had so many glitches on this train ride that everyone thought we, once again, made up. We thought we were just going to go for a ride, find nothing, visit a cemetery, come home. Oh, no. Everything glitched. Everything went weird and only in one spot. And we'll leave that one spot to let you know. And the video is edited by Casey. That's okay, sir. That's okay. So sorry, we've got a very quick, we've got Cheryl. Yeah, well, it's pretty good. We have picked up some weird things on our cameras. Seriously, we had a face. Remember the face cam, Sam? Face at Fremantle Jail and the light going everywhere. We've had a face. We've had so many things picked up on the camera that we didn't know was going to be there. So, of course, naturally, we've been going for an hour and 10 minutes and it looks like we're coming to the end of the stream. So if anyone's got any other questions, please do me a favor, put them in the comments. If not, just remember to hit subscribe. I'll play this while we're waiting for everyone else to come through. Sorry, go, Cab.
I do have a question.
Yes, buddy.
I did ask this love the glasses, Caleb. Oh.
Is that Jessica?
Yes,
thank you, Jessica. No problems. Love the glasses. Thank you, Jessica. He did pick them up today. Thank you very much.
This is Caleb's girlfriend, by the way.
That is correct. That is Caleb's lovely other half, which is fine.
So cute.
That's so cute. Sorry, Caleb. Before your brother's paying you out, you were going. Go for it, buddy.
Nah, that's adorable. I love that. Sorry, you got me in my feels now. Blimey, sorry, it's gone fuzzy. What was I saying?
I think you.
I will share.
Okay, what are you doing, mate? Okay, very good. So this is like. Sorry, hang on. Sorry. Okay. And Shepard says, nice to meet you. Share this video. Thank you so much for sharing. That really does make our day. Sorry, Caleb, go for it, buddy.
The question I had is we asked Casey it, and I've asked Sammy it. What's your favorite spooky situation in the videos? What's video?
Mine?
I know there's a lot of videos to go through. I understand that. And I know there's so many times things have happened. But what made you, in your situation, put a quiver in your boots, I guess you could say?
What, apart from the dog barking and exactly when you asked the question?
Yeah, the worst part of it. Come on, I took him downstairs. He's gone back up.
There has been so many different things that happened to us that I cannot explain. Goodness me. But the one that really, I suppose, sticks with me now would definitely be the Osaka well, of the haunted well, when we were sitting there and we felt the cold air and the EMF around us, total stone well, and it kept on telling you not to be scared. That was the time when that was.
I walked away.
When you walked away. And you said, no, thank you. And then the spirit talker said, don't be scared. And seriously, I don't know. That is definitely one of the ones, because the amount of history there hit me. But there's been so many, mate. There's been the Fremantle Jail #1, the Fremantle Jail #2 that is still to come out. We've got the haunted well. We've also got, remember looking for the ashes in the haunted place in Disney, which was I didn't know people did that, but obviously they did. But there is so many things. Ned Kelly. Oh, my goodness me. Ned Kelly was something which just changed my mind on everything. Ned Kelly made such a difference to me. So that's definitely mine, mate. There are so many of them.
I just love how Jessica just spawns up when we're literally about to leave.
That's good. It's always good to have anyone here who comes out. So everyone, once again, thank you so much for tuning in. We try and keep these to an hour so then I can get a little man to my right here to bed. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you've got any questions, you can find us definitely on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also have a look at our brand new video just been launched today, which is our very first live radio interview, which all three of us did. And it freaked us out because everyone went weird. And Casey, of course, and everything went weird. Thank you so much. Have a great night, evening, morning, depending on where you are. I got to get him to bed.
In the words of Sammy, Sigma. Peace.
Peace. Go on, Sam. Finish it off. Go. No, hang on. You got to say something. What's your catchphrase? What's your catchphrase? Go, catchphrase.
Wait, what?
Go, catchphrase. Wait. Okay, so everyone, we have a catchphrase in our channel.
Stay spooky and stay curious.
Peace.